Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Title Here. I'm
Oh,
Zaravon.
you were recording? Me,
Yes.
there was no warning
And
whatsoever.
there was a whole countdown, first
I
of all.
wasn't looking at this at my screen. I listened to audio. I listened to audio cues like a professional. Okay.
Oh, do you want to restart?
No, it's okay. It's funny. I'm Mev.
Today's title is Religion
Girl,
and
LGBT.
also Pride.
Tried my.
Quick little disclaimer. These are our own views and opinions, and if you have any other views and opinions that is completely valid, those are your views, those are ours. This is mainly for entertainment and comedy.
Work.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, before we start, we are also going to a new episode every 2 weeks instead of weekly because somebody decided to die. Not gonna say who,
No,
but it was
but
me. No, but it was me.
no, but every 2 weeks. Are we sure about that? Mistake.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We can't keep promises.
All right.
But if we'll see you next September. It's okay.
Next September, not even September, but
No,
next
next
year.
September. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So like how do you want to start this off, Miss Thing? Where do
I
you want
think
to start?
you should. I think, okay. Honestly, happy Pride, first of all.
Happy
I love it.
Pride.
Um, I think we should. Do you want to go with religion first, or do you want to go with straight into Pride? Because this title is
Um
like a little bit of
um
both.
I feel
Because
like
I feel
yeah.
like you can't really talk about pride and religion without talking about the other one, you know?
Yeah, I think we should just bring up religion first. Just
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so
Um,
do you want to bring up the post we saw earlier? Like
oh, yeah, okay. So this was a post basically of somebody saying like about a lot of things that they really like. You know that like, yeah, okay,
it's like low quality meme.
girls, girls. You guys know that one picture, that one T-shirt that's like I love DILFs and I love MILFs, or like that type that's like I love New York, that type of shirt?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Imagine that, but it's like I love boys with curly hair. I love tall. I love like just basically stating things that they like.
Yeah.
And all the comments were like, "I'm not gay, bro."
Which there wasn't even like one where it says I love being gay. Like
Yeah,
what?
I guess one of them was like, I guess because people were like, "Why is this on my oh my god, sorry, my necklace." People were like, "Why is this on my explore page? I'm not a gay person." Oh, you know what I do want to talk about? The word
What?
queer.
Uh-huh. What about it?
Because I know for a lot of us, we've like reclaimed it and started using it like because people identify as gender queer or just queer in general. But I know in some places there it's still considered a slur. Like people will be like queer, but like I feel like we as a community have been like, yeah, girl, and what about it? You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah.
So that's what do
I
you
mean
think though?
it's literally it's an LGBTQ, so I don't know. I feel like
Oh,
it's not
honey.
really like,
Oh,
a
okay.
slur.
I'm getting self tracked because I have so much to say, but a couple of these comments were like, "What about I love Jesus?" This had literally absolutely nothing to do with religion or
Yeah.
anything. Not
And
even like being queer, just being like, because it was a woman's account who posted it.
yeah.
It
And
was
there was also one it was just the word gay and someone replied how like a genuine question, right?
uh huh.
And then the person replied with a Bible verse, which was like really confusing. Like that wasn't necessary at all.
I
Like
think it
what?
was like John something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I just like get this out of the way? It might be a little controversial, but don't be putting Bible verses and like with people don't believe in those things. And I hate when people say "bless you," like "God bless you," or like
Oh
"Oh,
wait, are you
Jesus
talking
loves
about
you."
like imagine? Oh, because I thought you were talking about like you're sneezing and someone's like
No,
bless
no, no,
you.
like "God bless you."
Oh, I
No, it's like when you do something nice for someone and they're like God bless you."
I don't really mind. I've never been really like super religious, so I'm just like, okay, like thanks.
Yeah, but
But like,
there's something that pisses me off about people saying like Jesus loves you. Like I don't believe
oh,
in that.
yeah, yeah, when people are like you'll literally be vibing as like a queer person and they're gonna be like, Jesus loves you. Like, okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
And like if another religion said something like blank loves you, then the Christians would be pissed off. Like, I don't believe in that, you know? Like, so
Yeah.
how the hell are they saying it and like they're not even getting any, you know, no one's saying anything. Like it's annoying how and like Christians always like to I'm sorry, this is just like me ranting, but Christians always like want to act like oppressed and stuff when they're literally at the
Oh,
top. They're at the
honey,
top. Like they're not oppressed at all. Like where?
girl,
You know how many churches I like walk by every fucking day? It's annoying. Like, girl, you're not oppressed at all.
you're they're not because they're literally almost all white.
Literally.
I don't understand.
And also, my elementary school is right across from a church. And tell me why the church is literally like 10 times bigger than my elementary school. My that school is literally underfunded. Like,
If I'm
there's
saying
I don't know, it's annoying.
personally, I don't mind people who have religions. Like, I think if like there's obviously wrong ways to be like where you're fear mongering people and being like, well, I don't believe in what you're doing, so you have to stop, which is so
Hmm.
stupid. If you don't believe in what someone's doing, don't do it. I don't eat pork.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you can't eat pork. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But like, I think, like, I understand for a lot of people, religion is like, it gives you a sense of community. It like the world doesn't make sense. So if that helps you to like figure out your place in the world, sure. You know what? Go to church. Do whatever you want. But my problem is when that goes to the point of putting other people down and being like, you're wrong. You're going to hell because you don't follow my beliefs. It's
Right.
stupid.
Like, it pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this, okay, just to like, I don't make anyone mad. I used to be like a really religious person. As a kid, like, I was basically forced into it. Like, I didn't even have a choice, you know, because I
Oh
didn't know what
yeah.
the fuck it was. Like, that whole thing, like, it's like, I wouldn't say trauma, but like, I'm still not past it, and how, you know, I was basically just like pushed into it without, you know, having a choice. It's very annoying, and that's just how I grew up. And I can have my opinions on this because, you know, I literally dealt with it.
It's
You
an
know,
opinion, first of all. You're allowed to have an opinion on whatever you want.
it's an opinion. I have my personal experiences with it, you know? So
Yeah.
this isn't coming out of my ass just to hate. Like I have my experiences with this, and you can tell right now that I'm mad because like I'm rapping, you know.
Girl,
You
oh
know.
my god, Nicki Minaj.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
So yeah.
There's so much with girl, I'm not gonna get into this.
Yeah,
Um, Religion is fun for some people. It's not for others. I know for like religious trauma is a thing for a lot of people,
exactly.
and there's a sense that they are put off by it. And the one thing I don't like about religion is like the blind faithfulness, which I guess is the whole point. Where it's like, oh, you just have to have faith that there's something out there. Have faith that there's a plan for you, which is
Yeah.
like sure, but it just doesn't sit right with me. I'm not saying I'm not religious. I'm not saying I'm religious. I'm just in a gray area of I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like
It-
I've always been one of those people where I'm not super spiritual either to some extent. But if someone from a different like I don't know, if someone with a different okay, let me take this. Cuz since this podcast was supposed to be about ghosts, but we switched it. I did a on-air version with a friend of mine from college where we talked about ghosts, and there was like a trend a while back where you would like look into a mirror and you would go, "I am me, you are you, and this is my body," and such and such. And the spiritual like person was like, "Hey, don't do this because demons, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna listen to you." You know, like I won't. I'm not like a super like I don't really believe in like spiritualism and all that. Well, to some
mhm.
extent. But if someone who practices is like, "Hey, girl, don't do that," I'm gonna be like, "Okay,
Yeah.
slay."
It's like
Anyway,
they're trying to protect you, so
exactly.
I don't know. They're not technically it's not really like forcing you, but like, you know,
Yeah,
protection.
girl. Anyway,
And this is coming from an atheist. I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in spirituality, astrology, any of that. So, you know, I'm only gonna hate on the religions that are toxic. You know,
yeah. Religion, I feel like in itself is a little bit toxic. Every religion.
every religion, like, I don't know. The
Cause
only I feel like the only one that's like kind of passable is like spirituality,
yeah,
because it's
cause they're
all about like self
unified.
love. Yeah, it's self love. You know.
Oh, since we're talking about religion, I want to talk about Satanism
Period.
because Satanists don't even believe in Satan. Like, look up
Yeah,
the rules of Satanism. You're gonna be like, slay. It's all about like just vibing and treating others the way you want to be treated, and like,
the golden
it's
rule.
yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
But yeah, I don't know.
Um,
People put so much emphasis on the religion, and like it becomes their whole personality. I think it should be a supporting thing, not a whole thing. You know,
yeah.
like religion is, of course, it's fine if you want to be like want to have community and want to have something to believe into or a higher power to like put like your problems in. That's fine. But you also have to remember that just because you are like, oh God, or whatever you believe in, like help me figure this out, that does not mean that you can stop trying to do what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make an effort, girly.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's talk about pride.
Hold on, can I bring up a documentary real quick?
Yeah.
Um, if you want to learn more about Satanism, no, but I'm kidding. Like the documentary "Hail Satan?" question mark. There's a question mark at the end. Watch it, like educate yourself, I guess, and how like certain religion, Christians, like twist Satanists to be like a bad thing when they're not really bad at all. You know?
Girl, literally. Also, not to mention, say, saying it, Christians literally are like, no, witchcraft, but you have to. Easter was a pagan holiday that they were like, oh my God, really? Let me steal that.
Yeah.
So, make it make sense. Anyway, let's talk
I
about
mean,
pride.
that's white people. They steal everything. So what do you
Who,
expect?
who said that?
Sorry, that was my AI robot. Oops. Anyways, go check out last episode.
Yes, that we posted like 3 months ago.
What did you say? What are we moving on to?
I want to move on to pride, but the
Oh, Pride.
stupid tab won't open on me telly.
Okay, I have a good segue for Pride already, like a good
Tell us.
transition. Okay, kind of religion and Pride at the same time. Those bitches that are protesting at the Pride events with their signs,
Oh my
they're like,
God.
"Jesus loves you," and then it's signs
Literally?
holding up literal slurs,
Oh my
which
God.
I don't know how they can do that because it's literally hate crime, and hate crime is like, illegal. So I don't know
I
how they're
will.
just standing there.
No, genuinely, I've said this before on the pod. I will never ever understand the entitlement people have to be like, I don't like what you're doing, so I'm gonna ruin it for you.
Yeah,
I've always been one of those people who I'm like, if it's not bothering me, I don't care. You want to go wear a fursuit and walk around for 5 hours? Do that. You want to eat grass? Do it. You want to be a Christian? Sure, go ahead. I do not care. It's not bothering me. It's not impacting my life. I do not care. Why do you feel the need to come into someone else's space who have literally been fighting for their rights forever and are still continuing to and be like, slur, slur? Like,
exactly.
literally, you don't have better things to do? Girl, what happened to love thy neighbor is my question.
Girl, they don't even listen to their own like, you know,
Which is like, I don't
text.
understand. Because if you look at like everything in the Bible, especially, it's all like, oh my God, I feel like we're in an alpha podcast. This is not it. Girl, this is getting too negative. Let's talk about pride.
Girl, I don't give a fuck if it's getting too negative. Like, we need to speak our opinions. Let's
Yes,
speak.
I understand that, but I'm like, girl, I don't want to be one of those. You know what? If you're listening to this, you're probably not the people we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I love people. I love everyone. No, I don't. I hate everyone equally, let's be honest.
I mean,
I do
yeah.
not understand people's sheer audacity to be like, I do not agree with you, so I'm going to go out of my way to ruin your life.
Yeah, and literally
For what?
trying to hurt you.
You have kids, you have a job. Go hang out with your children. Leave.
Exactly.
Cause you heard something on Joe Rogan, all of a sudden you have to come out here and bother people? Why?
Exactly. It's it's annoying. It's annoying.
Girl.
And like I don't even care if we're sounding like a little hateful cuz at this point it's like it's all I ever see now. Like
It
people
literally,
spewing hate, it's fear propaganda.
especially in the US right now, there's so much going
It's
on.
like it's getting to the point where it's actually like affecting like laws like for example the Tennessee drag ban law. Like seriously, like at a time where school shootings are like at a high point, you're gonna ban drag. Like you're kidding me. You're kidding.
Why? Because they want to wear dresses?
Like, and that's the like the most annoying thing. It's so obvious that conservatives are like, oh yeah, let's get their attention to drag, and so they forget about school shooting, and everyone fell for it because everyone's a fucking dumbass. Everyone fell for it. Let's be honest now. And it worked. Conservatives were like their plan worked. You're not talking about school shootings anymore. You're talking about drag queens that aren't doing anything. Sorry, getting mad, but yeah. Here we go. Mad.
Let's take a deep breath,
Anger.
everyone.
Anger. Girl, I need yoga after this.
Girl, um, yeah, I like, I feel like especially it's really hard towards the trans community currently.
Yeah.
Like they're really going in on the first cases, which is like literally why?
They're just
Why do
like,
you care? I will never ever understand people's like, girl, I can't get into this.
girl.
Genuinely, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Because I make it a point to like, I know there's so much horrible stuff going on, and I know that it's affecting a huge group of people, and me being part of said group is like a lot. And I'm like, I'm gonna distance myself from it because I physically and mentally cannot handle it. But then when it gets so pungent and potent that you can literally see it everywhere,
Mhm.
like, girl, you know my situation with all these people,
Mhm.
and what I go through on a daily basis. But that's something. It's just a lot. Anyway,
It is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It's
let's talk about how the gay men get the MLM community, not multi-level marketing, but men-loving men community is very toxic.
they are very toxic. I like how we said we're gonna make this positive with pride, and then we're just talking about like the toxic.
Pride. Okay, I want to talk about pride before we go into that.
Okay, yeah, we'll move that later.
I really want to do something for pride. I still do, but like there's nothing interesting going on, and
Well, you're going to the Trixie and Katya
yeah,
show.
but that's in like December.
It's okay. Pride can is every month actually. So
Yeah. I just, it's so fun like seeing all the shit on my For You page and on my Instagram being like, ally, and like we're here, and like I
yeah.
feel like we are so often portrayed as either like we're just there for like diversity hire, you know?
Mhm.
But to see these actual people who are just like genuinely vibing, fuck Target, fuck Walmart, fuck your stupid rainbow capitalism. I don't give a shit. Like
Right.
I know that Target is working with like actual queer companies. Ooh, Levi's Pride campaign is actually really good. It's not rainbows, it's actual queer people who made the items,
Mhm.
and they look good that you could actually wear every single day.
Yeah.
Shout out to Levi's, I love you. But seeing like actual queer people just vibing, like with all the shit going on too, is like it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What about
like,
you? What are your thoughts on Pride, baby girl?
okay, since you were talking about like the rainbow washing like companies and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it always makes me laugh how ugly like the designs are, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's like you're gonna make the ugliest designs for gay people, LGBT people, the most like fashion forward people ever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like who's gonna buy that?
I bought
Like
my first Pride item this year.
what was it? A dildo?
Gr- It was underwear from Pair of Thieves, and I bought it because the proceeds were going to the Trevor Project,
Cute.
and I was like, this design is actually kind of cute, so I bought it.
Well, I brought my first Pride item as well too this month.
What was that?
I bought some homophobic chicken from Chick-fil-A. Thank you very much. It was
Isn't
very
Chick Fil
good.
A? Isn't Chick Fil A like switching up now though?
They're switching up because they don't want to get canceled.
I hate Chick Fil A. Oh my god! I just remembered.
What?
Hold on. There was, what company was it? Oh my god.
Hello.
Never mind. I forgot. Oh, it was
Chick-fil-A.
Target.
What?
The Straggets were trying to boycott Target because there was this lady spreading misinformation about, there was,
Wait.
okay, so they have like it was like a swimsuit and it said like tuck friendly on it,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
this
yeah.
was
I
in the
saw that.
adult section, And then
Yeah.
she grabbed the small and she put it in the kids section. And she was like, why are they putting this in the kids section? So all the Stray Kids started boycotting Target and being like, so much so that Target removed some of their, or in some places removed their Pride section.
Girl, it's very like it's dumb.
It
It's
is.
so dumb. And how people are just so quick to believe something like it's not that hard to educate yourself, you know? It's not that hard.
I,
So much like fake news.
God,
So much.
why are people the way that they are?
Because they're lazy.
Girl, let me call my therapist. I swear.
It's like it's laziness at this point where people don't even like want to educate themselves. Not that hard to like, search up the item and be like, oh, it's for adults, never mind. Like this is just a person trying to spread fear, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying.
Girl,
Google exists, you know? So what the fuck? So
I, I genuinely, girl, I have a shit ton to tell you later off pod, but
hmm
anyway, let's get
Oh,
into it.
before we move on to something happy, I'm gonna bring up one more negative point. It's
Yeah.
gonna be quick. There was this person I used to talk to, and I don't talk to them anymore because they say slurs. Um, and this is just a message that if you're straight and a girl, and mostly girls say this because they think they're done with it. Just because you support them doesn't mean you can say it. So
Oh,
don't be saying the F slur. Don't be saying the D slur for lesbians. Don't.
or
Like,
the T slur,
yeah, the
unless
T
you are
slur.
explicitly in front of the community.
Literally don't. You think you're like cool with us, but you're gonna make us uncomfortable if you say that. Thank you.
Yeah. Girl, honestly, I'm glad we don't talk to her anymore.
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah, don't say slurs.
thank you. The more you know. Okay, let's talk
Do
about
you
something
wanna
happy.
do you
Like
wanna talk about
actually.
the very slay queer artists that are out there? Cause I
Oh
know
yes.
you have a lot to say.
I put like okay, so categories: art, music, okay, and I also added mathematician because I feel like we need representation in that. You know how gay people don't know how to do math. You know?
Are you calling me out right now? Yeah,
Yeah,
are we gonna have
girl.
beef?
I'm calling myself out too. I was in special ed math classes. Period.
Period.
And
I don't
I
know how I passed math class, if I'm being honest. Thank you, teacher names that start with. I'm not gonna say that. You know who he is. I love him, but he's a great math teacher.
period. We love. And actors. Okay.
Okay.
Let me start with the artist first. Do you know Keith Haring? I love Keith Haring. Oh my god.
The name, last name
He,
Herring sounds familiar. I don't know.
I if you
What's
search up his art right now, you would know him because I put his stickers everywhere on my water bottle.
Oh, wait, is he that? Yes, 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 yes. I know him.
It's like very colorful. It's very like it has like a sense of
Yes.
you know
Yes, 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 yes.
what do you
I know
call
him.
it?
I know
Wait,
him.
what's the word? What's the word?
It's
Like
maximalism, kind of.
maximalism, but it also has like a kid at heart. Like very
Yeah,
childish.
kind of kidcore.
Yeah, yeah, it's cute. Anyways, he's a famous artist in I think the 80s or 90s in New York, and sadly he did die from HIV, but his art lives on, and he's an amazing artist. You guys should check out his work. It's everything. And also we have the bisexual icon Frida Kahlo. We love her. I
Period.
actually love Frida Kahlo. I like her aesthetic. Like her unibrow is like it's everything. You know?
Yeah. One
Like
of my besties.
name another famous person that has unibrow, you know? It's only her.
I don't know.
It's only her.
Nicki Minaj.
Nick girl. The barbs
Nicki.
the barbs are gonna dox you.
Oh, I'm an
Girl.
ally.
Okay, for music, I put a lot because like you don't even like think about how gay people have so much impact on like music, you know?
Is okay. Go on, girl.
Tyler the Creator, Frank
Slay,
Ocean, Janelle
slay,
Monáe,
slay.
non-binary, non-binary the artist, yes. Kim Petras, Little Nas X,
Antichrist.
Ricky Martin, Lady Gaga, and I didn't even notice, but Dusty Springfield.
Lady Gaga is gay.
Yeah,
Is she
she's bi.
really? She's
She's bi.
bi. Oh my god, slay! I did not know
Yeah.
that.
And Dusty Springfield being bisexual is actually the coolest thing ever. I love her.
I love bis.
Period. Um, and okay, I want to talk about this because this is so important. If it wasn't for this person, I think we'd be like all Nazis. Like,
Who?
you don't know who Alan Turing is?
Oh,
Everyone?
I was like, girl.
Like, we would literally all be Nazis if it wasn't for him. He was a mathematician back in World War II, right? And
Hmm.
the Germans created something that like it was basically texting, like, oh yeah, we're gonna go hit up this spot and blow things up. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
okay, so he basically cracked the code, like how they were talking, and they like exposed the Nazis. So if it wasn't for him, we would all be Nazis.
Her.
But the sad thing is because it was the like not the 50s, but like 40s, 30s, he did get exposed to being gay and he committed suicide. So
Well, please support the Trevor Project.
like literally, like thank you so much for saving our lives. Oh my God. Oh, you're gay. Kill yourself. Like I hate it.
Girl.
I hate it. And actors, I love both of these people. One recently came out, Noah Schnapp from
I
Stranger
love,
Things,
I love,
and Elliot Page.
I love Elliot Page so
Me
much.
too. Me too. Me too. I love
Oh my
him.
god, I love him.
He ate that. But yeah, Elliot Page from the Umbrella Academy, right? That's the
Uh-huh.
only thing I know them from. Like,
My husband.
yeah, yeah, love them. Um, yeah. So those are some LGBT icons from the art community, the music community, mathematicians, and actors. Very cool. I wanted
Because
to add more, but
because we are everywhere.
we're
The
everywhere.
Le Québécois, we are everywhere. We're also French.
And
Um, as we should be, honestly.
And don't believe anyone when they say gay people can't do math, because if it wasn't for Alan Turing, we'd all be dead. Thank you.
Girl, kill everyone out.
Thank you for coming to
Do
my
I
TED
know
Talk.
any gay people that I know?
Not right now. I think Alan Turing took all our skills.
If we really
I don't know.
did.
I think I had a gay math teacher, probably.
I don't know.
Period.
Oh wait, that one guy. Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah. Not to assume, but
I think he was. It was
yeah.
given very much.
Yeah.
Um,
What are we talking about next? Because that was the only positive thing on my notes.
I want to talk about
Oh, wait. Okay, I have a question for you.
yeah.
What are some LGBT icons that inspire you?
Myself.
Oh, I thought you were a Straggit. You were saying it earlier.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I think I just kind of vibe.
You vibe?
I can't really think of any off the top of my head.
Girl, it's okay.
Marsha P. Johnson.
Marsha, oh, I love her.
How can we go about? We can't do this podcast without talking about her.
Yeah. And her bestie. I forgot her
Who's
name.
her bestie?
Girl, hold on. I forgot her name, but she was Latina. Latina.
Oh, we need to talk about being queer in like POC families.
Um, Marsha
Or
P. Johnson's best friend is Sylvia Rivera. Period.
Slay.
Okay, what were
Shout
you
out.
saying? Sorry.
Shout out to my girlies. Talking about being queer in POC families. Or is that too much?
I mean, if you want to talk about it, I'm open to talking about it. If you are.
Um, POC people are oftentimes very religious, and that coupled with a queer child is like, girl,
Not
you
a
know
bit.
how many times, literally, okay, I have a lot of friends who are women,
Mm-hmm.
and one of these bitches I've known for literally my entire life, and then my family's been like, you can't hang out with her because she's a woman and you're a man. Like you can't do that. People are gonna think you're weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, girl, I'm just trying to vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Also, hold on, girl.
I get where you're coming from. It's annoying.
It's I it's it's hard enough being a queer person with
Whoa.
figuring
What?
everything out and just trying to exist as a whole. Not to mention everyone constantly trying to be, kill you.
Yeah, yeah,
So just like, girl, be there for your children. It does not matter.
yeah.
You're not
And
gonna go to hell because you called your child by the right pronouns. Like, I swear.
I've seen like a lot of like, Reddit. Everyone knows Reddit,
Uh-huh.
and like on this subreddit called Confessions or something, and
Uh-huh.
how many dads basically say how they regret like not like disowning their gay son like years
Uh-huh.
later, like what could have been,
Yeah,
like all because they were gay.
you're literally ruining the chance of talking to your son ever again over nothing.
Yeah,
Girl, being gay is not interesting.
there was this one Reddit story, like a success story of how the dad years later educated himself and like talked to his son again, and now they're like good, like
Yeah,
it's not that hard to
it's
just
really
accept.
not.
It doesn't take any energy at all, like at all.
Yeah, I'm getting far away from the microphone. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh, oh my God! Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, being gay is not interesting. It's not your whole personality, and if it is, stop. It's a part of you, sure, but it's
Oh,
not that big a deal to cut someone out of your life for.
yeah.
Like, and realistic. Think about everything that's led up to that moment. Their entire life and your entire relationship gone over a small little thing.
Yeah.
It's so pointless. I genuinely don't understand.
And like it's just sad how it's to the point where like dads are like disowning their sons and daughters or et cetera, et cetera. Like that's that's like your family, and
And
you're gonna
you're
let your
literally throwing it
ignorance
away.
you're letting your ignorance like get in the way. Like really? I don't know. It's annoying.
Speaking of dads disowning their children, you want to talk about Mr. SpaceX?
Oh, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So everyone, well, not everyone knows, but Elon Musk has a transgender daughter, and basically,
Girl just cracked my arm. That hurted.
oh shit, are you good?
Yeah.
Um, so the daughter and Elon Musk, like basically, they never had like a good relationship, right? So like, I guess like when the daughter finally came out as trans, Elon like disowned her, and like Elon was like, "Well, you're not getting my money anymore if you're trans," and then like he's literally worth like billions, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
the daughter was like, "Well, I don't give a fuck about your money," and then she left. Like that's so iconic. I love her. I need to know her name.
It is Viviana Jenna Wallison.
Hot girl, and she changed her name too because his musty ass last name was there. Iconic,
Mhm.
iconic.
She's 19 years old.
Ooh, the
Um,
same age.
in April, filling the teen listed her response as gender identity in the fact that I no longer live or wish to be related to my biological father in any shape or form.
Period. Take that power. I love it. God, imagine being related to Elon Musk though.
Girl, if he's gonna treat me like that,
I feel
bye. No amount of money is worth. I literally, oh my God, I positivity. Good for her. She's a baddie. Slay boots.
yeah.
Girl, honestly, good for her.
No, because that's like she doesn't give a fuck about the money at all. She's being herself, and that's how you know it's like genuine. Like this isn't a choice. Like would anyone like pass like $1 billion just to be trans? Like no. Like it's not a choice. Like people are literally born that way. Lady Gaga.
Girl, I would tell Alexa to play it, but I don't want to get copyrighted.
It's okay.
Yeah, honestly, that takes some real commitment. Not commitment, but like energy. And to just be like, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't like you. I don't
Mhm.
like what you stand for. I'm leaving. And let's be honest,
Period.
girl, with the shit Elon's doing, he's probably not going to be very rich for very long.
Girl, Elon's been
Girl,
divorced like 100 times. Every woman in his life has left him. Every
good.
woman.
That's
Girl, no one
disgusting.
wants to be. He okay, like genuinely, he seems really annoying to be around.
He does. He's just his vibe is so nasty.
And do you want to talk about what he's doing on Twitter right now?
Tell him.
Okay, so I think he's. Oh wait, what AOC? I don't know how to say her full name. I only know how to like say AOC. But
Alexandra
yeah, someone
something
made.
something Cortez.
Yeah. Someone like made a parody account, and it's it's literally against the law to like not against the law, against Twitter rules to like impersonate someone on Twitter, you know? But I guess it's okay if someone's impersonating AOC and like tweeting a bunch of things that she would never say. And Elon is over here being a dumbass and liking the tweets and retweeting them and commenting LOL. Like,
Alexandra.
so it's very. And then
I can't pronounce her last name. I'm so sorry.
now he's tweeting that cisgender is a slur. Where?
Girl.
Where? Like, what? During
Oh,
Pride Month?
for the girlies who don't know what cisgender means, cisgender just means that you identify with the gender that you were born with at
Yeah.
that you were born with. So if you were born a man and you identify as a man, you are cis or
Yep.
cisgender.
Yep.
Duh. Yeah.
It's like, what? Huh?
I don't know. I think there's so much stuff going on, and I hope that like we as a society, I hope we get to the point where it just doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. I think
Because
we're getting closer.
in all realistic and all like logistically and whatever you want to call it, it doesn't. What does it matter? The person bringing you up at the 99-cent store, you do not need to know what's in their pants, and you shouldn't care.
Gender is a made up thing. Like,
Mm.
actually, it's made up.
It's a social construct. And then
Like,
people, ew, you know what's so gross? All these alpha males being like, well, trigger warning for sexual assault and rape. People, they will be like, um, well, animals rape other animals. Does that mean that rape is okay? When you are showing, like, when you give them the fact that there are, like, gay animals out there, and that'll be the rebuttal, and you're like,
mm-hmm.
the thing is, being gay is natural, and it is not a choice. But we as a society have realized that, like, hey, doing something without another person's consent is not okay. So that's just a stupid conversation in general. And if your brain went to that, you're weird as fuck in the first place.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. I'm not the smartest person to be talking about this with because I can't put my thoughts into words properly. Hashtag stupid.
No, but the thing is, we have experiences, and I feel like that overpowers being smart.
Girl, I
We
have
have experience.
so much experiences, girl. I want to get into it, but I can't get into it because people I know listen to this podcast.
Yeah, it's okay. Subscribe to our Patreon to listen to the full podcast. No, we
Should
don't. We
we?
don't
We
have one.
should. We should make
Girl,
one.
who's gonna subscribe?
When we post every 3 months.
Yeah, next September maybe we'll make it.
Maybe we'll see. If you guys like, with our 4 listeners, um,
Good. Okay, I have a question. Just a
yeah,
random thought.
yeah.
What, like, what like gay people you don't you like fuck with? Like that's an actual
Ooh,
question.
RuPaul.
RuPaul.
I hate her.
Well, explain to the girlies why. We need reasons. We need
I
receipts.
think we did talk about this in one of our. I think we talked about this on our drag podcast.
I think we.
She's transphobic and she fracks.
Oh, did you see what she tweeted on like National like Transgender Day or something?
No.
It was like it wasn't even like old. It was like a few years ago, like 3 years ago. It was like Happy Transgender Visibility Day, and then it was a picture of a train. Like,
Girl,
and you know the slur,
we know.
girl. Like, she's so annoying, annoying.
I don't like. Also, her personality is really ugly. Any other gay people or queer people I don't like. Shut up.
Is on fire.
What about you? Hold on. I need a minute to think about these people.
Gay people I don't fuck with: James Corden, Ellen, and for some reason I just don't fuck with Trixie.
Oh, I don't like Ellen. James Corden's gay?
Isn't it obvious?
Wait, I don't like. No, I don't fuck with Ellen. Fuck you, Ellen. I have beef with you specifically.
Well, be glad her show was canceled.
Girl, good. Ew, I hate her so much.
Period.
That's a representation, really? Some
Yeah.
old ass white lady with a Karen cut is our
Hmm.
representation. Girl.
No, it's
Oh,
no.
I want to talk about queer representation in the media.
Oh,
I feel like so little shows do it justice. You know? It's
yeah.
always like some gay bitch in the corner being like, oh my god, slay
Oh,
boots.
so basically all the Netflix originals.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think Heartstopper was actually pretty good.
I hate Heartstopper. I'm
I
sorry.
haven't watched it, but I
What?
saw. Listen, shut up. I
It's so
saw.
corny.
I know, but it looks cute, but I haven't watched it. I saw Queens Who Like to Watch reaction of it, and it seems like actual good queer representation because it talks about like being queer in high school and how like people are like, ew. Um.
It's corny. I'm sorry. Don't talk.
Oh, I like the Umbrella Academy's queer representation.
Ew.
Because first, not only Elliot Page just being like the way his character came out.
Hmm.
First, he was like, "Oh, y'all don't need to make." What was the character's name? You don't need to make the character trans. Like, I'm fine with playing a woman. And they're like, "No, we'll do it anyway." And then he was like, "Slay."
Yeah, that's cool.
But the way they changed it is like they didn't make a whole 5 hour long episode about it. It was like just a quick little throwaway moment, as it should be. You don't need to make this a whole staple. Ooh, Pose on Netflix, great queer representation.
See, that's an actual good show. I'm sorry. I can't with shows like Love Victor.
I haven't watched it.
I can't fuck with shows like Heartstopper. Like I can't even fuck with movies like Love Simon. Like I feel like they're all corny, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's I mean, if you like that sort of stuff, cool, but I don't know, I just want something like that's actually real. Some like I don't know, something that's like more represent, what's the word? Represent something.
Represented.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
girl.
Representative of us.
Yeah, 'cause yeah, I don't know. Fucking like here's my thing. Why are all of them white?
Oh
Why are all of them like where are the POC couples? Where are the POC gay people? And I know
there aren't any.
Love Victor is one, but I'm waiting for like a full POC couple because that bitch is with a white man.
No.
Like they always have to have someone white. It pisses me off.
Also, you can tell when a show writes in a queer character for diversity.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell when it's just like, oh my god, like, I can't solve this puzzle. I'm so stupid. Girl,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
And I
Who?
think
Like, you can tell. And then
like
they'll try to
yeah,
cram so much, like, diversity into one person.
it's to the point where it's like coming off as fake.
Exactly. They're
It's
like,
like lazy.
yeah. Oh my god. Have you seen that one? I can't get into this because I forgot the line. But they'll try to cram so much, like, quote unquote, diversity into one person that
Hmm.
they're not even a person anymore. They're like, I'm gay. I'm trans. I'm disabled. I'm actually, my parents are dead. I actually am from another planet. Was also born on Earth, but like, I'm also like, I'm different. I'm like literally they'll shove so much shit into each other that it doesn't make sense. Like not to say that there aren't POC queer disabled people because obviously there
Yeah.
are. Hi, we're here.
Yeah.
But like, girl,
It's like no, it's lazy.
it is. It's a flop.
It's like like do your damn job and write, you know?
You know what? Like literally. I would at that point. I would prefer if you didn't have a queer character.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of offensive how I don't know. And the thing that like pisses me off is when they have like all the same personality, like very flamboyant and feminine.
Exactly.
Like we're like there's so many gay people like masculine, like switching back and forth too.
Us. I'm a
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
bro. I'm a
It's
man,
like
bro.
it's like that's the thing that like also like pisses me off is like people think that we're one thing and they expect us to be one thing. Oh, you're gay, so you're gonna be flamboyant. No.
Yeah.
And you guys should watch Dragula, because if you really want to see gay people, not be flamboyant,
Gay, trans,
bye.
non-binary, everything in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch Dracula. It's
Watch
also,
Dragula. It's gonna fuck you up, but
aside from like good characters of like good contestants of all different body shapes and
Mm-hmm.
sexualities and gender expression, it's a good ass show.
Yeah, and unlike Drag Race, they actually accept like a fab. You know what a fab means, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
assigned gender, assigned,
A
assigned
female at
gender,
birth.
assigned
Female at birth.
female
Exactly.
at birth,
You like
assigned gender at birth.
like I. That's the coolest thing ever is when they actually have like cisgender women on the show.
Yeah,
It's
like
cool.
cis drag queens
Because they
or
actually if
bio
you think about it,
queens.
they created drag. So why aren't they there?
Call Marsha.
Not Marsha.
Well, she was trans, so.
Girl, I thought you meant Marsha from. Never mind.
Oh, not Marsha.
Yeah. But yeah.
Um, I think that you should slay. And Pride is almost over, so you should Venmo me $20 right now. To all the listeners. Hey.
How is that? Girl, not $20.
Girl, I'm poor.
Yeah, your Tufia era.
You what?
Your Tufia. I was gonna talk about something. I never
Do you
mind.
wanna any queer people you wanna like shout out? Cause their
Um,
audience is so massive.
Bob the drag queen. I love
Oh, I
her.
love Bob.
I If anyone was gonna replace RuPaul, if RuPaul ever retires, which he will soon, because that bitch is old, it would be Bob. Let's be honest.
I love Bob.
Also, what's her name? The TikTok girl. Not the like. Oh my God, the one that's always live, the funny one.
Terry Joe.
Yes, I don't know why I said Tiffany Joe, but Terry.
Oh, she's amazing.
I love her.
He's
Um,
so funny too, like genuinely.
yeah, very very
Um,
funny. How about you? Who do you want to shout out?
I want to shout out myself. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Do I know any queer people?
Damn, you hate your own
I
kind.
don't fuck with gay people. I'm sorry.
Girl, do you remember that fight we had a hot topic about who knew
Yeah,
more about LGBT history?
that was so dumb.
Well, I think I won.
Okay, yeah, we'll say that.
No, because you just said I don't know any gay people.
Yeah, I'm actually really homophobic, so
Period.
I would say, see, these are people who don't really. Is this someone who like slays being queer or like talks about being queer, or is just like a queer person?
What?
Like, is this a person who talks actively about? Oh, Mac does it on YouTube and
Oh,
TikTok.
yeah,
I love him so much.
yeah, he's funny.
He's so funny. It's MAC does it, all one word. Mac
You guys should
does
watch
it.
his Met Gala video where he tries to recreate the dresses.
Oh my god, I love the video so. I literally watch it all the
It's
time.
everything. It's everything.
He's so funny. I'm in love with him.
I was gonna say a commentary YouTuber, but there aren't any. Yeah.
Are there? Oh my god, are there no queer
No,
commentary YouTubers?
I can't think of a single one.
Chad? Is she gay? Isn't what's his name gay?
There's this I there's this one girl. I know she's lesbian. And
Wait.
wait, okay. I think you might know her if I say her intro. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey sinners. Do you know who that is?
Maybe. She sounds familiar. I know I saw. There was a lady who I saw recently who like kind of ate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have no idea. Support. Oh, since it's Pride Month, please support queer artists. It's really important now more than ever.
And support your local drag queens because yeah,
Tip the dolls.
tip them.
Do
And
you
you know
want?
what? I just learned that San Diego celebrates Pride in July. Did you know that?
Are we gonna have a party?
We should, cause like if you look up Pride events, it's all in July in San Diego.
Let's go. Let's go do something.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, a queer artist, musician who I really like.
Who?
I don't know how to say their name. I think it's
No.
spelled Soikken.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Spell that again.
Sodikken.
Girl, I actually don't know how to say that.
I don't know how to say their name either,
But
but
slay. What's
they're
the type of music?
it's honestly I don't know how to describe it, but it's so good. I post them on my story all the time. You know what? So if you're listening to this from like if you're coming from the post that I made on my story, the song I played it like as background music is gonna be that song, the artist I'm talking about. So
Mm-hmm.
the song that I posted with the story announcing this episode will be that artist because I love them so much. I
Cool.
think they use all pronouns. Oh, do you want to talk about pronouns?
Sure.
Let's talk about pronouns.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Pronouns
Uh,
are so
okay, wait.
fucking
Let's start with our pronouns. Let's start with
okay.
what do we use? You
Okay,
go
you
first.
want to go first?
I used to go by she they because I was testing the waters, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I align more with like he they, you know.
Slay.
Yeah, I align more with that. How about you?
I think you see emphasis on the I think. I'm pretty comfortable with any. I feel like I kind of mostly use he, they, but I'm also fine with like she, her, woman. Let me, because genuinely I don't care, and I'm still fighting with what pronouns I use to this day. To this day.
And that's okay.
Yeah. It's always great to question your gender or your
Yeah.
sexual.
It's never a bad thing to get to know yourself.
Do you want to
Never a
excuse me?
bad thing.
You should talk to the girlies and give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Um, okay. Um, you know what? I'm gonna pause the pronoun talk real quick. Let's talk about a gay movie that my that my English teacher from senior year recommended for me, and it's like my favorite movie ever now. You guys should watch it just for Pride Month and stuff. It's a really interesting movie. It's actually a German, I think it's German. It's called Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and the synopsis is a German immigrant living in a trailer in Kansas is the victim of a botched sex change operation. Adapted from the critically acclaimed off-Broadway rock theater Hedwig and the Angry Inch, tells the story of internationally ignored rock singer Hedwig and her search for stardom and love. It's a
Period.
real, it's a really good movie.
What is going on?
I'm talking about a movie that my English teacher recommended me, and and he was like, "Don't tell anyone I recommend you this movie because it's really inappropriate." But it's a really good movie. It's funny.
Yeah, you should listen. Uh,
Listen,
y'all should watch it. You always have really good movie recommendations, so
it's a movie from the I don't even know what year this is, but
y'all
it's
should
really
watch
good.
Pink Flamingo.
Two, 2001. No, no one should watch that. It's literally
Well, you can't because it's kind of banned everywhere.
it is
Oh,
bad. That's how bad it is.
yeah. If you ever hear me say "kill everyone now," it's from Pink Flamingos.
Oh, and let's not forget the star of Pink Flamingo, Miss Divine, inspired Ursula. Don't forget that.
Ooh, Ursula.
Ew.
Jesus, she stole
Girl,
my
she
voice.
stole your voice
She stole
right
my
when you said.
voice.
She stole your voice right when you said that.
um, so speaking of Ursula,
Yeah.
the live action Ariel movie, right?
Mhm.
She came out and the artist, the makeup artist who was tasked with like doing makeup for the Ursula,
Mhm.
everyone was like, "Girl, why the fuck did you make her look like that?"
Yeah, it was ugly.
And then did you watch it?
Not yet. I'm supposed to watch it with my uncle next week.
Oh, the gay one.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. All uncles are gay. Let's be honest.
it's me. I'm the gay uncle.
Period.
Um, yeah. So people were like, "Why the fuck did you make her look like that?" And he was like, "This was an artistic choice. I wasn't basing it off the movie." Like blah blah blah. I'm like, "Girl,
Mm-mm.
no."
That makeup was really ugly. Like
Girl,
they should have
okay.
hired a gay person. Like
I think he was. Girl, if you're doing makeup and gay, if you're a man doing makeup, you're gay.
yeah.
I
Except for
mean,
James Charles.
Wait, who's? You know, because a lot of straight people do. Straight guys do makeup.
They
You know what?
do, but I feel like
It,
with being gay, we actually add style.
wait. Can we talk about like men's makeup? Guy liner.
Okay, let me take it back though. Let me take
Okay.
it back. Did y'all know makeup was actually like created for men and like until people started twisting it to be for women.
And
So every
so were wigs and
yeah,
dresses
exactly.
and heels and the color pink.
So that's what I always bring up when people are like, "Why is men wearing makeup?" And then I bring up, "Did you know it was originally created for men?" And then they never reply back. It's so funny.
Cause they're stupid.
It's called being uneducated.
Because also, even if it wasn't, why does it matter?
Yeah, it's powder. Powder doesn't have gender.
I remember I painted my nails once, and my brothers were like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" It was literally black,
Wednesday.
and I did it because I had a crack from my middle finger that almost went down to my cuticle.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I need to seal this bitch up.
Girl,
But yeah,
like I don't know. Like straight people are always saying how we put gender on everything when they're the ones doing that too. Like
yeah.
also what pisses me off is like those baby shirts, like
Oh,
ladies man. You know?
show me the titties or shit like that,
Yeah. It's like, are we? And also gender reveals. Like,
girl.
we are not that extra. The fuck? I don't know.
Why? Like, I just okay. We should go back to pronouns.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go back.
Um, it is always very slay to question your own gender and your
Mm-hmm.
sexual preferences because that's just you, girl. You do you, figure it out.
Express yourself.
Yeah, it literally takes forever for people to like find a label that fits them. And who
Yeah.
says you even need a label?
Yeah. Exactly. It's
So
everything's a spectrum. Everything.
everything.
Everything. Everywhere. All at once.
Period. Girl, not the car.
I hate. I mean, yes. But yeah. So like, what else did you want to talk about? Like pronouns and stuff.
I think
You want to
the
educate the people?
yes, I would love to educate the people.
Let's educate the people.
I got in a fight with my sisters because
Mm-hmm.
they had a non-binary coworker,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, doesn't make any sense. And I was like, girl, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because literally, you're changing a single word in your vocabulary, and you're acting like
Mm-hmm.
it's the end of the world.
Exactly. And like
I
they act like they've never used the word they either, like when you're referring to like a bunch of people. No, I've never used that word.
no, not
Like
even a bunch of people. Like they're like, but
yeah, if you don't know their gender, you know?
you can't use they as a singular pronoun, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh no, I found this person's wallet. I hope they have some information in there so I can get
Yeah.
this back to them. It's not that hard.
Exactly.
You're just dumb.
Exactly. It's ugh.
Like,
Oh my God. Gender is such a like a touchy topic, but it shouldn't be.
yeah.
It shouldn't be.
No, I feel like everything in the LG, like the quoi is a touchy subject because people never want to talk about their
Mhm.
feelings with their family, which is like, girl,
Yeah.
which it shouldn't be like that. You should be able to express like how you feel with your family because that's who you're supposed to be close with.
Exactly. And this isn't like a new thing either. Like Native Americans with two spirits, and like there's also like a bunch, like a lot of Indian like what do you call it? What's their thing? Goddess?
Indigenous?
Like Indian. No, 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 not indigenous. Like Indian people.
Uh huh.
Like their beliefs and stuff. They have like a lot of like
Oh, like their deities?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a lot of gender benders in that area.
Oh, I
Like a lot.
love.
Like, but they want to ignore that, you know. And also Greek mythology, so many gender benders, so many. And Jesus wore a dress, and he was reading stories to children, and like they like to pick and choose.
They do, and they will continue to pick and choose. Okay, it's officially been an hour.
Oh,
Do you
I
want to
like
wrap it up? This
yeah,
episode was really fun to record.
it's
Almost had
fun.
a heart attack.
Even though it was like pissing us off, and it was like basically a rant episode, it was fun. It was fun.
Just a reminder, these are our own views and opinions. If you have any other ones, good for you. We are not discouraging the thought or the of other people having their own opinions. You have your opinions, I will have my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect your opinion, so please respect mine, or I will beat you up. Thank you so much for listening to Title Here. I'm Zaravon,
I'm Ned.
and we will see you in 2 weeks.
September.
Bye!